G'day. So today's episode is going to be a little different from my usual fare because I'm actually going to be reacting to the first episode of an American or Canadian sitcom. I know what you're all saying. Wait a second, but isn't that what you do? You're a professional TV critic. You sit on the couch and you watch TV shows and movies. Well, I guess so, yeah. The sitcom I'm about to watch has apparently taken the world by storm. There's 6 seasons of it, and for some reason I haven't heard of it and I haven't watched it. I don't know why. A good friend of mine who's also the admin for the Australian fan club arm reached out to me and says, look, Tim, we would love for you to watch this and get your opinion on the first episode because we are so passionate about this show and we would love for you to provide your feedback. And of course, I'm talking about Schitt's Creek. Am I pronouncing that right? Is it Schitt's Creek? Or is it Schitts Creek? Is the C silent? Schitt's Creek. Apparently it has 6 seasons and it's come to the end of its run, which means that if I like it, I can actually binge the entire series, which is fantastic because I love nothing more than binging. And seeing as I'm in lockdown here in Melbourne with the whole COVID-19 situation, it's the perfect way to kill time. So I chatted with some of the fans from the Schitt's Creek Australian fan club. Oh, geez, that's a mouthful. Last night. And they're so passionate about the show. They're saying that, Tim, you're going to love it. It's going to change your world. It's revolutionary. It's life-changing. They're really building it up. My expectations are very, very high. To give you an idea, some of the shows and sitcoms that I like to watch, Parks and Rec, The Office, UK and American version, Kath and Kim. So I've got a very diverse sense of humor. Let's see if Schitt's Creek tickles my funny bone. For our international watchers, Schitt's Creek can be found here in Australia on Netflix, all 6 seasons of it. And I'm just going to click play on episode 1, which is called Our Cup Runneth Over. Okay, here we go. I love it. Whenever a program starts off... Ooh! What was that? Sorry about that kerfuffle. My my webcam fell down. Faux pas there. Anyway, let's restart episode 1 of Schitt's Creek. Oh, I love it whenever a show starts with this is going to contain coarse language. Ooh, that's a lovely house. Too much marble, too bougie for me. I love cleaner though. Feather duster. My mum used to whack me with feather duster. You can tell that an Asian does not live in this house because that's bad feng shui with the stairs leading straight out the door. You don't want your money flowing out the door. Ooh. Oh, is that the IRA? Goddamn tax agencies. They just ruin it for all the rich people, don't they? Oh my god, it's Winona Ryder's mum from Beetlejuice. Oh, and it's Jason Biggs' dad from what do you call it? The apple pie show. American Apple Pie. Okay, I don't know who she is. And I don't know who he is either. I mean, he's clutching his pearls. Should I know who he is? You see, you can't trust anyone who works in accounting or in tax agency. Fact. Wait, you purchase a town? Who freaking buys a town? Oh my god, that's his idea of a joke? You buy a town? My idea of a joke is a bad knock-knock joke. Oh, looks like they are in financial destitute, though I will say this, they've got the town. Could they not sell the town and use the proceeds to buy a big house? Welcome to Schitt's Creek. Wow, they travel with as much luggage as my partner and I. You should have seen the last time we traveled overseas for 2 weeks. We actually went away with 4 empty suitcases and came back with 5 full suitcases. Oh wait, he's the caretaker from the haunted house in Scary Movie 2. Love that. Gals, get the bags. That's how it should be. That's why I say to Mark. Mark's my partner, by the way. Oh my God! The lady behind the concierge, the lady behind the check-in registration counter. She's actually my favorite character from the TV adaptation of 12 Monkeys. If you haven't watched it, you have to watch 12 Monkeys. She is my favorite character. Hilarious, kooky, insane. I hope she plays the same character. Oh, she has the same crazy eyes, same crazy mouth. Nice. She's still a sassy. I know this motel or hotel is not as bougie as their freaking Beverly Hills penthouse mansion, but it doesn't look too bad. Oh, no, it's horrible. Oh, don't sit on that bed. It's probably bed bug ridden. Well, the sister's very pretty. Who is she? I'm just going to say this now. That bathroom, I'm loving the wallpaper. It's retro chic. You know what? Shayna would give a big tick for that. There's no such thing as a stupid question except the question not asked. That's what I always tell people. Ha! Snap, girlfriend. What the hell is a hammam spa? Should I know what a hammam spa is? Wow, Eugene Levy has awesome eyebrows. I had no idea that they were that luscious. For people as allegedly bougie as they say they are, I'm surprised that those are unnamed luggage or suitcases. Like, you know, at least they would have something like Ramoas. Come on. You know what? When you have to go, you have to go, especially if it's a twosie. Crack a window, make sure you light a match. So when I was in San Francisco a few years ago, my partner, my sister and I were walking down a main street, a high street, and there were just crackheads everywhere. There were homeless people everywhere. And suffice to say, we were a little concerned, we were a little scared. And we clocked some, I think, Swedish backpackers. And for some reason, they were wearing high heels. So I felt so much better because I have a theory that if we were ever hunted down by these beggars and these homeless people, we can always trip up one of these high-heeled running Swedish people and we can always outrun them. I would never move in with anyone after 3 months. That's just way too short. My partner and I took 5 years before we moved in together. We're now 22 years together and we are engaged, and we were supposed to get married last year, but that just never happened. So 3 months, I would never move in with anyone. Though I know 4 lesbian couples who moved in within 4 months of meeting. Does that count? Is she secretly a lesbian? You always want your siblings to be murdered first. I've noticed that Eugene Levy's on-screen son has the same freaking eyebrows as him. Like, I love the fact that they actually found an actor with similar eyebrows. Oh, is that like American for the eyebrows? Are they real eyebrows? You live in a small hick town now. That's not a wise choice. You see, you know what? This looks like a quaint little American country town. And that looks like a quaint American little cafe. A little diner, sorry. They're not called cafes, they're diners. That looks really cute. I would personally be very happy going to somewhere like that. Wait, what? How's telemarketing legal? Is telemarketing legal in the US? Because let me tell you, it's not illegal here in Australia because we got a ton of crappy telemarketers calling me at dinner every single night. I'm just going to say it out now. This family is not very likable. At this stage, I don't know how I'm going to fall in love with them. Is there going to be, by the end of season 6, a transformation, the entire family do a 180? It's a motel. What's the difference between a motel and a hotel? Oh my God, I had a freaking Moira moment today. I lost a charger for one of my lights and I literally was screaming and tearing the house apart today. Oh, Moira, I hear you. Ooh, he's got a rat's tail. Is that what they're called? Rat's tail? No, that's not a rat's tail. A rat's tail is like what you see as a Padawan in Star Wars. What's that? That's a ponytail. Oh God, that's worse. Firstly, what is Moira wearing? Is that some sexy rope tying BDSM outfit. Wow, that's quite a challenging outfit to put on or to pull off. I don't understand the hoity-toity and their fashion sense. Or maybe I'm the one without a fashion sense. I don't actually know his name, but the son, is he too old to be wearing Converse? You know, like Chuck Taylor's? Is he too old for that? I've asked you thrice now for a towel. Oh God, you are very unlikable. Oh my God, is Stevie and the son going to get together? Like, it's a typical Hollywood thing, isn't it? Like, they hate each other. They start off hating each other, fighting on cats and dogs, and by the end of it, they fall deeply in love and they get married and live happily ever. Yeah? Is that it? Is that what's going to happen? Oh my God. That's my catch cry. I always say, oh my God. Oh my God, Moira is my spirit animal. I just absolutely adore her. I just feel that there are going to be plenty of memes of her, and I can even imagine having a lot of her one-liners used on my mobile phone for, like, to warn myself off when certain people call me or message me. Oh my God, that is the tagline for 2020. Let's all pray we don't wake up tomorrow. Created by Eugene Levy and Daniel Levy. Who's Daniel Levy? He's Eugene's son. He's actually his real biological son playing his on-screen son. For a second there, I thought they had Eugene the father, Daniel the son, and that they were going to have Alexis also going to be the biological daughter playing their on-screen daughter. But I guess you can't have a trifecta here. But, oh wow, so father and son. I was told by quite a few members of the Schitt's Creek Australian fan club that it'll take me a few episodes to really get into it. That I'm going to start off hating the family, which I find interesting that you would actually hate the protagonist of the entire series. But I'm not hating it, but I'm not cup runneth over. See what I did there? See what I did there? I think I'm going to have to sit through a few more episodes to see if it catches on. But I was also told by the admin of the Schitt's Creek Australian fan club, oh geez, I have to really create an acronym for that, that it will really hook you from season 3 onwards. And once you get to season 3, you're an advocate, that you're going to be a preacher for Schitt's Creek. So I'm going to give Schitt's Creek a good old try. I'm going to watch the entire first season and hope I get hooked, because I feel that it could potentially be another Parks and Recreation scenario for me, because I came straight off watching Community, which is one of the funniest sitcoms on TV, and straight into Parks and Rec, which I found the first season to be a little predictable, with really, really funny and impressive characters. But by the second season, I was hooked, line and sinker, caught. And Parks and Rec's now one of my all-time favorites. So I'm hoping that season 1 is what gets me, and season 2 is where I become a fanboy. So I'm just being completely honest here. So hopefully none of you are going to come and troll me or burn my house down, because I know how passionate you Schitt's Creek viewers and fans and fanatics are. So I will let you know how I fare after season 1. Bye. See you next episode.